Welcome to this Getting Started training for the Sherfield and Cardenas regions. My name is Kim Cardenas and I am a Regional Vice President with Arbonne International. And I am so proud of you for saying yes to Arbonne. And I'm excited to share with you everything I know so that you can do this business really, really well. And then have an amazingly successful business yourself. It's an exciting time to be a part of Arbonne. It's a new year. It's 2018, and we are poised for huge growth this year. 3 on our team are ready to grow into regions over the next few months. And we have so many district managers ready to promote to area manager, which means that they will be smelling the leather of the Mercedes-Benz that you get at the regional vice president level. And we are adding new people every month. And promotions are inevitable. Promotions are inevitable because Arbonne offers not only unparalleled healthy products, which people today are looking for, but also an opportunity to change lives. And is it not our God-given purpose to positively impact others? And this is possible in our teams because we know how important duplication is. We will have many regions promoting this year in the Yurton Nation. And if you are a new consultant, a seasoned consultant, a district manager, or an area manager, you can be a regional vice president in 2018. It is happening in our nation as we speak. Consultants going region in 1 year or less. And it's possible. It's possible because of duplication. And that is the very reason for this Getting Started video. So a little background for those of you who don't know me. Again, my name is Kim Cardenas. I am a wife to a busy physician and a mom to a 16, almost 17-year-old boy. I live in Arkansas, and I'm originally from Louisville, Kentucky. My passion is healthy nutrition, and my purpose is to empower parents to live healthy lives so that they can, in turn, raise healthy children. Now, I have been in Arbonne for 9 years this month. January is my anniversary month. And now 9 years is a long time, and I did Arbonne wrong for a very long time. So I've been there and I've done that, and I highly recommend that you do not do it. I'm going to share with you how to do it right so that you can avoid the pitfalls and promote quickly if that's your goal. Now I'm going to walk through a few things before going over the complete Getting Started guide. And this is what I'm talking about, the complete Getting Started guide. And you will need to print this off. And you will find this in the Files tab on our Facebook group. And you will also find it on a website I'm going to talk about here shortly. Now, we have a region team Facebook page, the Sherfield and Cardenas regions. And we also have a nation Facebook page, which is called the Georgie's Nation page. Now, even if you are not a Facebook checker, I encourage you to check in on these 2 pages once per day. We communicate on these pages about calls, meetings, questions, updates from Arbonne, and there is also a Files tab in each one of these groups, and you will find a lot of information stored there. Now, staying connected to your sponsor and to our region and nation is very important to your success. You will learn from and be empowered and inspired by those on the same journey. So you need to be, we call it plugged in or connected. So there are several free apps that you will need to download on your phone. These are the Voxer app, the Zoom.us app, SoundCloud app, and the Shop Arbonne app. Now, the Voxer app is an app that we use to stay connected as a team. It's a walkie-talkie app, and it's also known as a voice memo. It is here that you can ask questions and most often get a fairly quick answer. This is a place that you'll also find inspiration, and you will know that you are not alone in building this business on a daily basis. You will also learn from listening to others' questions and comments on the threads in this app. You will also find all of our team files on the website called stolenation.com, and the password for this website is consultant. You will also find a lot of great inspirational and training recorded calls on this website, and these are great to listen to while you are driving, while you're exercising, or just while you're cleaning your house. Put your earbuds in, your phone in your back pocket, and hop in your car or get to work. Now, one of the first things you will want to do when you start your Arbonne business is to print the Getting Started guide and put it in a folder or a binder. And you will use this guide as a reference, and you will also use it to help train your team as your business grows. And it looks like this, and it is found, again, you'll find this in the Files tab on our team Facebook page, and you'll also find it on the stolenation.com website. Now, my goal tonight is to teach you our system for success and to teach you how to do Arbonne. Now, I want to encourage you not to reinvent the wheel. You may feel there is a better way or a way that fits you better. And we have plenty of reach out methods, and you will find your groove using our reach out methods. Now, no two businesses look exactly alike, but we do the same things. So be coachable and stay the course. So at this point, you may be asking, what are the chances of getting to the top, of getting that Mercedes-Benz? Well, in the network marketing industry, the statistics show that if you work your business consistently, not constantly, but if you work your business consistently for 10 years, 99% will reach the top of their companies. But it doesn't have to take 10 years. Our system for success is helping consultants promote to the top levels in half that time, and in 1 to 2 years for some. Some in this nation, some in the Yurton nation, are promoting in 1 year or less. So how, you ask? And that is what we're going to cover in this video. Now, we all sign up as consultants with an ID number. And we all share the same products and the same opportunity. And we will all use the same website, and we will all use the same reach out methods that are available to us. Now, the only variable is you. The only variable is us. We are the only variable in this business. So if you ask again, what are my chances to getting to the top? Let me turn that around and ask you, what are your chances to getting to the top? If you stick with it, if you stick it out when it gets tough, and it will. The only way you can fail at this business is if you quit. So don't be a quitter. Don't quit before payday. If you stay the course, if you ride the learning curve, and there is a learning curve, it is a simple business, but it's not easy. Hold on and get better. Get better with your skills that you're going to learn, and you will make it to the top of this company. Now, before we get into the system for success, I want you to decide to go for it, to be all in. Go for that big goal. Go for that fast track go for promoting to regional vice president within a year. You know what? You have nothing to lose. Work the system that I'm going to teach you in this video and treat this business as if you have put in $1 million investment. So, if you purchased a Starbucks franchise for $1 million and the first person to come in said, yuck, this is not what I expected. I don't like the way this looks. I don't like the way this coffee tastes. You wouldn't close up shop. You wouldn't, because you have invested a lot of money. You have skin in the game. And the thing with Arbonne is that we don't have a lot of skin in the game when we start out. It's only $79 to start a business. So it can be easy to say when the going gets tough, when you get disappointed because your family or your best friend doesn't see what you see, you could easily walk away because it's only $79. I want you to imagine that you have invested $1 million in your business. Because if you do, you can have $1 million business. This business is worth the effort. And the quicker you treat this business as a business, the quicker it's going to pay you like a business. Now, I've done the hobby route, I've done the dabbling route, and I've done the stick my toe in and see how it's going to go route. I don't recommend it. This is where frustration and comparison will creep up. You'll begin comparing your business to someone else's Arbonne business, and you will begin to have doubts. So mentally invest $1 million in your Arbonne business and give it all you have. So, all right, let's get started. I'm going to highlight some points and give my best advice that I can pass on to you. Your goal at this moment is to learn our system, the system for success. And this is what we do to build our businesses. Our system is to get in front of 30 to 40 people every month and tell the whole Arbonne story. And we use a 40 Faces document to track this. And in your Arbonne Getting Started guide, you will find a 40 Faces sheet that you will need to photocopy, make many copies of it. Well, I'm trying to find it for you guys. This is what it looks like. There's also another one floating out there that's colored that you may want to print it out, but they all have 40 faces and a place for you to write the individual's name that you have shared the whole Arbonne story with. Now, when we share the when we talk about sharing the whole Arbonne story, this means we are sharing the Arbonne products and the opportunity with these 40 people. So there are many different ways to reach these 40 faces, and these are called our reach out methods. And the simplest, most time-efficient way to share Arbonne with 40 people every month is through group presentations. You can call them parties, you can call them workshops, you can call them whatever you want. But this is where you will have 3 to 4, maybe 5 people in a room and share Arbonne with them. Whether it's a product demonstration, whether it's an opportunity presentation, or a combination of both. You are doing a presentation to a group of people. Another reach out method to share Arbonne with 40 people is through one-on-one appointments. This can be where you're sharing the products or the business opportunity. And you can do this in person, in your home, at a coffee shop, at a restaurant, or you can do this via a Zoom webinar. And a one-on-one, is actually the very best way to share the business opportunity using the Is Arbonne for You document. And I'll give you a quick look for this. Many of you on here started your Arbonne business because your sponsor shared this document, shared this presentation with you. And they did that in many times in a one-on-one appointment. And so another reach out method is our 30 Days to Healthy Living Challenge, also called the Arbonne 30. This is another way to reach out to people, and you will become really close to your clients through coaching them for 30 days. And this is one of the best ways to find your business builders to join your team. So these are our reach out methods: group presentations, one-on-one appointments, and our 30 Days to Healthy Living challenges. And when you get in front of 30 to 40 people consistently each month, you will grow your Arbonne business. You will grow a team, and you will sponsor preferred clients and consultants, and you will promote through the levels in Arbonne. So now let's talk about the how. You know the what we do. You know what our reach out methods are. So the how is generally where we start to kind of scratch our heads and show some hesitation. We call this booking our calendars. The how is booking our calendars. And this sometimes is a scenario. You're a new Arbonne consultant. You've set up your website. You've received your products. You've plugged in. You've listened to the SoundClouds. You've listened to the Voxers. You've been on the team pages. You've ordered your business cards. You set up your office space, and you're ready to go. And now it's time to book your calendar. And this is where we begin to think, oh gosh, it's starting to get a little scary. And you'll justify putting it off. You'll justify putting off booking your calendar. You'll actually want to go do your laundry. You'll actually want to stop and pay your bills. You'll want to do your yard work. You'll want to scrub your toilets. Truth, telling you the truth. And you'll begin to make excuses as to why you cannot, at that very moment, pick up the phone or text someone and ask them to get a few folks around their kitchen table for you to share the Arbonne story with, for you to ask for help, for you to ask for a favor, to ask them to listen to your Arbonne presentation. I know this because I experienced this in my business, and I still do. You know, it's a mental battle that we continually fight. The fear of bothering people, the fear of rejection, the fear of hearing the word no. Now, the faster we get over this fear, the faster our businesses will grow. We just have to dive in. And during your first month, let your sponsor help pull you across that fear by you being coachable, by you getting over that fear threshold with your sponsor. And you will grow personally, and your confidence will grow personally when you stick with your sponsor and let them help you book these first few presentations and one-on-one appointments. So let's talk a little bit more about how to get through the fear. And because I really want to kind of dissect this, and because it is what stalls so many people in the very beginning of their businesses and sometimes throughout their businesses. Now, I want you to flip it in your mind. When you are asking someone or asking something from someone, know that you are paying them the highest compliment. When you're asking someone to take a look at your business, you can say something like, I know this may not be a fit for you, but you are amazing. I respect your opinion, and will you listen to my presentation? When asking for a group presentation, be honest and say, you know what, I need your help. I'm just starting in my Arbonne business, or I'm relaunching my Arbonne business, and I need to get beyond my own network. I really believe in these products, and I really believe in this business and what it can do for my family and for yours if I can share the Arbonne opportunity and the products with you. I need the people I know to invite the people that I don't know to hear the Arbonne story. And it would mean the world to me if you would invite a few of your friends to around your kitchen table to hear the Arbonne presentation. Now, just ask from your heart. You don't need to memorize a script. Just be you and ask, and just get the work done. Be sure you are talking to enough people so that you have enough faces to move toward your goal. Now, we know, and studies have shown, that it takes to talking to at least 30 to 40 people each month to keep your business moving forward. So now let's kind of back up and go back to booking your calendar. As a new consultant, you want to schedule 2 business launches with your sponsor. Now, we recommend that these be back-to-back so you don't have to clean your house twice. Now, you're going to invite everybody that you know, and we're going to send an invitation. Your sponsor will create this invitation for you, and we'll also teach you how to do this, and you're going to invite them to both dates. And if they're far away, they can actually zoom in, through a webinar to watch and participate in your business launch. Now, work with your sponsor to get those dates on your calendar, and this is going to get the ball rolling in your business. We will text your guest an invitation, and then you will follow up, because you know how busy life is for you and everyone else around you. And just because your guest that you have invited does not answer your text, it doesn't mean that they are not wanting to come. You need to follow up with another text or with a phone call and, say something like, I hope you can come to my launch party. Or if they say yes, you can say, I can't wait to see you. Don't assume you are bothering them or that they don't want to come. That's negative Nelly going on in your head. People are busy and they need that second nudge. So you can say, I bet I caught you at a crazy time. I just wanted to follow up with you on the above text. And I use a lot of emojis and put the arrows and thumbs up and all of that. And say, I want to make sure that you saw it. I would love for you to come. Or if you're asking for that one-on-one appointment, you would say, I would love to meet you for lunch. And 9 times out of 10, they will text you back after that second text and say, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I was in the carpool line. I was on the phone. But I want to come to your business launch. Or I can't come on that date. And if they say they can't come on that date, that is when you want to ask to meet them for coffee, or so you can meet them one-on-one. And remember, when you're new in this business, your sponsor is going to go right along with you and do these things with you. So the second thing that you need to do as you begin your business is to write out your 100-person contact list. You want to print out the paper, and again, in the Getting Started guide, there is a sheet for you to fill out that has 100 spaces for you to write out your 100-person list. This is your homework after watching this video. I want you to fill out all 100 people, not 94, not 98, not 66. I want you to fill out all 100 people. You do know 100 people. You can start by using your contacts in your phone, and then if you don't reach 100 then you can go to your Facebook friends and start filling in that list. This is our starting point. And you will continue to add names to this list as time goes on. As you meet new people, you're going to put their names on this list. And it is from this list that you will invite people to group presentations and to one-on-one appointments. Now, it's not our job to convince people to love Arbonne. It's our job just to share with them the Arbonne story and let them decide if Arbonne is a fit for them. And so the best way to get out of your network, and it's called your warm market, and this is your friends, is to find 4 people to host for you. And to find more than 4 is always great, but initially in the beginning, we just ask that you find 4 people to host for you. These are friends and family. and they will be inviting people that you already do not know. You know, if they are inviting people that you already know, your business will be slow to grow, because there will be a time when, especially, you know, a year down the road, that you have already talked to everybody in your warm market, or you've already introduced everybody in your warm market to Arbonne. And so you want to get outside your warm market and start talking to people that you don't personally know. And this will be a huge, if you do this in your first month, in your first and second month of your business, this will be a huge boost and create huge momentum in your business. And you just ask these friends and people that you know to host for you, and let them know how much it means to you to get your business off to a great start, and that they will be helping you out. All right, so number 4 is choose your dream team. Think about who you would love to do this business with. And you know, you want to reach out to them soon after you've started your business. And the best way to do that is to use our 30 and 30 technique. And your sponsor is going to go over that with you in detail. And this, what this means is that you are texting them and asking them to meet you for coffee or over Zoom if they're not, you know, not in your area, you know, in your local community, so that you can share the Arbonne story with them. So who are your top 10 people? And your sponsor will help you with this. Your sponsor is going to be there with you. Your sponsor is actually going to be the one sharing the Arbonne story. You're going to be watching and learning. And so after your sponsor does this with you for, you know, with 10 people, you're pretty much going to be able to do it yourself. So this is the best way to quickly get the information out there to the people that you care about most, to let them know what you are doing. And this is how you will find your business partners the quickest. This is how you will start increasing the size of your team, and you know, you will be finding your teammates this way. And you, in early on in your business, if you bring people on to join your team early on in your business, you will learn together. And there is nothing more fun than building this business with a family member or a friend that you care a lot about, because building this business with somebody you love, somebody you care about, is just so much fun. And you will be more invested in your business because this person is counting on you. So you will rise to the occasion. All right, number 5 is the 30 Days to Healthy Living Challenge. This is another way to book your calendar, and you can do this with one-on-one appointments or in group presentations. And your sponsor, again, will do this healthy living presentation for you, with you, during your first couple of months. And while you're doing your first 30 days to healthy living, your first Arbonne 30, this is a great opportunity to get some friends to do the challenge with you, and for you guys to do it at the same time, to walk with each other, to be accountability partners. All right, so I want to next talk about becoming a product of the product. You know, you will not sell products that you don't use. So we call it Arbonizing yourself. Arbonize your home as soon as you can. When you run out of a product, replace it with Arbonne's product. You know, you don't want to pull out another brand of lipstick when you're talking to someone about Arbonne Cosmetics. They're not going to believe that you love these products or that you believe in these products if you're using another brand. So again, when something in your home or in your personal care runs out and Arbonne makes it, order it and replace it with Arbonne's products. So when people come to your home, they need to see that you believe in Arbonne and that you believe in these products. So next, remember to set yourself up for business. set up your website with your picture and with your story. And there is an outline on your website already for your story, and you can use this until you develop your own story. And how do you develop your own story? You can read other people's story. You can go to team members that are in our region, in our nation. You can go to their website and read their stories, and that'll give you an idea or help you, really come up with your own story. And then use your website as a reach out method. Send people to your website to find out more about Arbonne, about Arbonne's products. I like to text people my website address with the directions that say, click on the word register to become a preferred client and shop with a 20% discount. There are no monthly minimums. There are no required purchases. And your order will ship free when the total is $150 retail. And remember, as a preferred client, you will get 20% off of that. So I like to text that to people who are interested in going to my website. So the next thing I want to talk about is using social media. There is a really good description on how to use social media to reach a wider audience in the Getting Started guide. And the biggest point that I want to stress here is to use social media to share your life and to share how Arbonne has changed you or enhanced you or grown you. Don't be salesy on your Facebook page, and especially don't be salesy all the time. If you do this, people will begin to scroll right past all of your posts because people don't like to be sold to, especially on Facebook. What people do want, they want to know about you. They want to know about your lifestyle. That is like when you put pictures of yourself or your family, people stop and read that. So, give them something to take a peek at on your personal page. Talk about your lifestyle and how Arbonne has impacted you. It's actually your vibe out there on Facebook that will attract like-minded people to you. Those are the people that will start private messaging you or asking you a lot of questions on your Facebook page because they are attracted to the vibe that you're putting out there. Now, you can create a closed group on Facebook where you run sales and talk product, but this is separate from your personal page. And there is also a lot of training on Arbonne's website regarding social media. So take advantage of that. But what we really want you to do is to use social media in a classy way to promote your Arbonne lifestyle. So next, let's talk about business aids for a minute. You can order these from your website under shop and then click on business aids. You will need catalogs. You will be receiving 10 catalogs with your new consultant starter kit, and you will also receive 10 samples of the RE9 advanced skincare line. But you will need to purchase more of these and other samples for your businesses as you begin to share Arbonne. And the best way to share Arbonne's premier skincare line, the RE9 Advance, is to purchase a second RE9 set. Now, the first one that you purchased is for your own personal use so that you can share with your clients what you love about it, and then they'll also be able to see the results of using RE9 by looking at your face, by seeing the changes in your skin. Now, the second set that you order, you will let people try this set for 3 to 4 days. You will drop it off with them, now letting them know that you're coming back to pick it up because you don't want them to think that they can use all of the product in the set. So let them know that they can try it for 3 to 4 days and that you're coming back to pick it up. And you can say something like, what time on Tuesday will you have 15 minutes for me to come by and pick it up and see what you loved about the RE9 skincare line. I find that this dropping off the full-size set works so much better than handing someone a sample, because samples many times just get thrown in a drawer. And, we actually have to pay for those. And so if people aren't using them, It's not, worth our investment, to order those samples if people are not using them. So I encourage you to give out a full size set with a specific time that you'll be picking it up, because giving them the full size set and telling them you're coming to pick that up encourages them to go ahead and use it, and they will see exactly what they are getting when they place the order for their own, and they will fall in love with the entire experience when they have the full-size set in their home. So this is a really good investment for your business, and it's also tax deductible as a business expense. I personally have 3 sets that I lend out, and I consider my RE9 sets as my employees. I use the sample packs, and I do order sample packs, but I use the sample packs to place in my curiosity folders or curiosity bags. And this is what I give to someone who is interested in starting an Arbonne business. Now, if you are one of my personally sponsored new consultants, you received one of these. Now, you can keep it as is, all put together, as an example for you to make your own curiosity packs from, that you want to give to people who are interested in joining your team. And when we're talking about Arbonne business aids, Arbonne things, you also want to get the Arbonne water bottle, the Arbonne shaker cup. You want to confidently portray the Arbonne brand with Arbonne swag. And there's a lot of Arbonne swag out there to be had. And in Arbonne, we like to gift with Arbonne swag too. So when you promote and do reach goals in your business, you will be gifted from your sponsor in your upline with different Arbonne swag for reaching goals and for building your business. So next, I want to talk about the 21 reasons why and your I story. Now, the 21 reasons why is one of my very favorite parts of starting an Arbonne business. There is a sheet in the Getting Started guide titled 21 Reasons Why, and I want you to write down the reasons you started your Arbonne business. This is your goals, your fun goals, your practical goals, your short-term goals, your long-term goals. These the things that you will need as fuel when the days get hard in your business. And the days that you say out loud, why am I doing this? And at that time, this is when I want you to go back to this sheet and read over the 21 reasons why you started your Arbonne business. This document is a real breathing, living document. This document has your heart. This is the reason people are drawn to this business, because we can change our lives. I use the hashtag on Facebook a lot, changing lives every day, because we do with these products and with this business opportunity. And with your 21 reasons why, you want to tap into your dreams, your desires, and your discontents, how you want to change your life. You want to tap into what you have in your heart, what you feel like your call is, your purpose, what you want to pursue in your life, and then how Arbonne can be the fuel for that. What could you do to change your life, your community, your world, if you had an extra $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, or even $20,000 a month? Those are the reasons you do Arbonne. Most of us do not do Arbonne so that we can sell nutrition and skincare. Our whys are so much bigger than that. So the next thing is creating your story, your I story. This is really there's really a great outline sheet called Creating Your 60-Second Story and Creating Your Why Story. And this outline will help you develop the answer to this question when people ask you, what do you do? And when you tell them Arbonne, you want to have a quick 60-second story. And the guide to writing that, again, is in this Getting Started guide. So, you want to have a well thought out answer that attracts and inspires other like-minded people to you, so that when you tell them what it is that you do, they want to know more. And so the next thing is getting ready for your presentations and your one-on-ones. So you need to print the presentation flip charts, and these are found on StoleNation.com website. And again, the password is consultant. You'll need to print the 30 Days to Healthy Living presentation and the RE9 skincare presentation. You can have these spiral bound at any office supply store. And you'll also want to print the ASVP close sheets. And again, they're found on the StoleNation.com, and you'll also find these on our Facebook page in the files section. So there's a preferred client close sheet, and there is an Arbonne consultant close sheet. So you want to print these off. And I like to laminate mine, because as you carry them around, they get old and crinkly, and I like to look more professional. So I like to laminate mine so that when I'm sharing these at my presentations, at my one-on-ones, they look very professional. Now, again, you're going to hand these out for people to look at presentations and at one-on-ones, and we do that so people that can actually see the savings for themselves as you're explaining it to them, they can actually see the savings for themselves when they become a preferred client or consultant. And then you also want to print off before and after pictures. There are tons and tons of before and after pictures on Arbonne's website. Before and after pictures for our 30 Days to Healthy Living. There are before and after pictures for using our skincare. So again, print these off, laminate them, and then you'll want to print off several copies of an Arbonne order form. Now, you may or may not use the paper order forms. Because of our Shop Arbonne app, it's very easy at group presentations or at one-on-ones to have people order right from their phone. It's also very easy now to take your laptop to presentations and actually enter the orders that way, at one-on-ones or the group presentations. I like to take my computer, but everybody's a little bit different. So go ahead and print off some order forms because you may find that you like using these. And also, you will want to print the Is Arbonne for You flyer. This flyer, because this is a flyer that you're going to use quite often when you're telling the Arbonne story. And I laminate a couple of them, and then I also have some that I don't laminate, and I have them on hand at my group presentations, at my one-on-ones, because I like to give these for people to take home and look over so that they can really contemplate and discover if Arbonne is a business that they would like to start themselves. Now, all of these copies are considered your tools for you to use during your business, during your one-on-ones and your group presentations. Now, let's talk about you and your goals and how you can actually earn money in Arbonne. So, at the consultant level, you have the opportunity to earn a consultant cash bonus. As a new consultant, Arbonne has in place an incentive to get your business off to an amazing start that will put you on track to promoting to the first level of management in Arbonne. And your sponsor will go over this with you in detail and will help you create a plan to earn this 6% override and to earn this $100 cash bonus. And you will find the details of it, and your sponsor will explain it to you in the flyer that Arbonne has created for this. And again, it's also in the consultant guide. So now let's talk about getting to district manager. This is the first level of management in Arbonne. We all start out at the consultant level. And this is the first level of, we all start out at the consultant level, and the first level of management is district manager. And this is your first business goal as you begin your Arbonne business. and it's important to achieve this goal in 1 or 2 months. And this, when you promote to this level, this is where you get a pay raise. So you will not only earn 15% commission on all the product that you personally sell, but you will also earn an additional 8% override on your team's volume, including what you purchase for yourself. So you're actually getting paid at the district manager level to use Arbonne products. And at this level, you're also eligible for a $200 cash bonus when you hit a sponsoring and sales go. So again, this is another way to boost your paycheck by going for that that sponsoring and that sales go to get that $200 bonus. You know, we never want to leave money on the table. Arbonne puts it out there for you to earn, and if you are following our system for success, you can earn that bonus every single month. Now, there is a so how do you get to district manager? The qualification requirements are selling $6,000 in 1 or 2 months. Now, this includes your own personal orders, as well as orders from your personally sponsored preferred clients, and orders from the consultants on your teams, and the orders from their personally sponsored preferred clients. So everyone's order on your team counts toward your $6,000. So this is why from the start of your business, it's so important to build a team. Arbonne compensates you for teaching and training others to share Arbonne. So you have to have at least, so you have to have at least $1,000 of personal qualifying volume during the qualifying time. And so this is your personal purchases and your preferred client purchases. This is basically to ensure that you are also working and not depending upon your team to create all the volume for your promotion. Your goal for month 1 is $2,500 in group volume. How do you do this? This is your startup order. So what you ordered when you started your Arbonne business, this is the order that you placed when you became an Arbonne consultant. Plus, it can be an additional order that you placed to Arbonnize your home. And this $2,500 also includes products that you sell. Or you can shoot for the stars and go for that $6,000 in 1 month. If you are ready to soar in your Arbonne business, this is your goal, $6,000 in 1 month. And this is an example. I'm going to give you an example of how that can be accomplished. So your personal startup order and any additional orders that you want to place, and that equals $1,000. This can be 3 Arbonne special value packs plus an additional order. That's going to reach around $1,000. 6 group presentations that generate about $500 each, and then some sales from one-on-ones. This is going to generate around $3,000. And then sponsor 2 new business partners, 2 new consultants, and help them get to $1,000. And then this times 2, this is your $6,000. That's $1,000 of you personal. This is $3,000 in group presentations, and then $2,000 by sponsoring 2 new business partners. That is how you can reach $6,000 in 1 month. I encourage you to go for it. It absolutely can be done. This type of momentum will set the stage for tremendous growth in your business. And so now I want to take a minute and talk about, exactly how we get paid, because everybody wants to know, how is it that I make money in Arbonne? So we get a 35% commission on retail sales. Now, we do not sell much at retail, but it does happen. So if someone goes to your website and doesn't register as a preferred client, they will be charged retail, and Arbonne will send the commission, that 35% from that sale, to you in your next month's paycheck. Or, let's say someone at a workshop, a party, or a group presentation only wants to order 1 or 2 products and they don't want to become a preferred client. You will charge them the retail price plus tax and shipping, and they will write you a check. You deposit this check in your checking account, and I recommend a separate checking account for your Arbonne business. Don't get your personal money mixed with your Arbonne business money. It just makes sense to open up a separate checking account, a separate business account. And so then you place that check that they write you for the order in your account, and then you go and place their order under your number using your credit card. And so, you're not charging them, you're not being charged from Arbonne the full price. You're getting a 35% discount, and you already have that 35% deposited in your bank account. And so that is what you can call, right now money that you made. Now, most sales in Arbonne come from preferred client, and preferred clients receive a 20% discount. And, think about it. Who doesn't want a discount these days? And that's why I say, we don't sell so much retail, because everybody's looking for a discount. So with your sales to your preferred clients, you will receive a 15% commission. And your 15% commission is the calculation of your 35% discount minus the preferred client 20% discount, leaving you getting paid the 15% difference as commission. So, offering people the preferred client option gives them the opportunity to shop for themselves, because they will be able to log on to your website with their own password, and they'll be able to shop on their own, and they'll be able to see all the different things that Arbonne has to offer. They're going to get that 20% discount, and they're more likely to reorder when they know they're going to get a discount. And also, Arbonne's Preferred Client Program offers a lot of other great benefits, including, not only that includes that 20% discount, it includes free shipping on orders of $150 retail or more. And remember, when they check out, it's not going to be $150, it's actually going to be 20% less plus tax. If they hit that $150 mark, they're going to get that free shipping. And then they're also going to get a free product on their next order of $150. And so there are so many opportunities for discounts for our preferred clients, and they will also get a 40% discount on Arbonne Special Value Packs, whereas an Arbonne Independent Consultant, we receive a 50% discount on these Arbonne Special Value Packs. We also call them ASVPs. Preferred clients will get a 40% discount on them. So that is how we get paid commission. Okay, and so then there's another way that we get paid. We get paid in overrides also. So as a district manager, you will earn an 8% override on all consultant orders and preferred client orders, including your own personal orders. So again, you get paid to use Arbonne's shampoo. You get paid to wash your hair. You get paid to use Arbonne's cosmetics and everything else that you Arbonnize your home with. So, to put this into perspective, 8% of a lot is bigger than 15% of a little. So 8% override on your growing team is more and less you going out selling to individuals and getting that 15% commission when you're selling to individual preferred clients. So you want to the goal is to build a team so that you get 8% over everything that they bring in, and then the 15% over your preferred clients. So the 8% override is really where the life-changing, the override is really where the life-changing income starts to occur. So, but you do want to balance business, and our goal is to grow to have around 100 preferred clients personally, and then continue to grow our team to add new business builders to our team. And this is where real duplication takes place. We want to focus on finding business partners and building a team of consultants. And so you might ask, how much do you sell at the regional vice president level? Because you're like, geez, if I'm selling to 100 or trying to get 100 preferred clients, it sounds like I'm really selling to a lot of people, and do I have to continue to do that? And the answer is, at the regional vice president level, at the national vice president level, you're going to actually sell the same amount as you did at the district manager level. We just keep doing the same thing over and over again, but growing our team. That part of my paycheck, the commission part is actually only a very small part of my paycheck as in comparison to the override part. So as an example, the commission part is maybe like an outfit money. You want to go out and buy a new outfit, new shoe money, or date night money. The 15% commission that you're making on, around 100, clients, and this is not 100 clients ordering every month. We never have that many. I shouldn't say never. There might be some superstars out there that have 100 preferred clients ordering every month, but we generally don't. We just generally have 100 clients. We have sponsored 100 preferred clients, that we continually, or I shouldn't say continually, consistently keep in contact with and share Arbonne products with them. But that part of my paycheck, that 15% commission on those preferred clients, is actually, a very small part of it. It's not life-changing. The key is to duplicating yourself, teaching others to do what you do. And that is, that 8% is where life change starts. Because as you promote to area manager, regional vice president, and national vice president, these overrides increase. And, I'm going to leave that explanation for a later date about the increasing of these overrides, but just know that this is where the bigger money is. This is where the life change starts to happen, is when you start to build a team of consultants and you begin to get paid on the total volume of sales from your entire team. So now let's talk about staying connected. Now, I've talked a little bit about this before at the very beginning of this training, so I'm going to be a little bit brief here. But we call staying connected, we also call it being plugged in. So what this means is, number one, attend local meetings and events if they are in your area. You need to go to the local meetings if they're available. You need to be there. Don't let excuses get in the way. These meetings are a great way for you to learn the business of Arbonne and for you to introduce people to the business by taking guests with you when you go to these meetings. The second way of staying connected is Arbonne's Global Training Conference. It's in April and it's in Las Vegas. And this is a must if you are a serious business builder. It's going to be an investment. It's going to be a sacrifice of time and money. But if you are serious about building your business, you have got to be there. It's not only a blast. You're going to have one of the best experiences of your life by being there. But it shows you the bigger picture of what this business can do. It's like a total immersion experience. You will get more training, more nuggets from these few days than you will over an entire year of just trying to do Arbonne without going to any meetings. Your vision of your business will grow 100%. You will see women and men just like yourself who have reached the top of this company and are changing so many lives. You will be empowered and inspired to do it yourself. And then also at the Global Training Products, this is where they introduce new products. And then it's an opportunity to hear directly from the corporate side of Arbonne. You'll get to hear their vision for the company. And then also there is another Arbonne sponsored event, and it happens during the summer, and it's called Impact Training Tour. And if it's within driving distance for you, you need to go to this. And again, this is the best way for you to grow your vision, to grow your team, and to learn the culture of Arbonne. And of course, any time that you invest by going to these Arbonne sponsored meetings, you will be investing in your business and you will be investing in yourself, and growth will occur. So the third way of staying connected is going to be our Zoom webinars. The Yurton Nation monthly Zoom is the first Monday of the month, and it's at 8 p.m. Central Time. And we also have region Zooms, which is generally the second Wednesday of the month. But you will see the notices for these meetings on our team Facebook pages. So if you're checking in on those Facebook pages daily, you're not going to miss these meetings. And then another way to stay connected is to attend Discover Arbonnes, to attend live Arbonne events. And these can be car presentations, the Discover Arbonnes. If it's within driving distance, you need to go, because this is how you really experience the culture of Arbonne. And then the fifth way to stay connected is to participate on the Voxer app, this walkie-talkie app. It's a great way to get your questions answered and just really to learn the business of Arbonne. And then the sixth way, I've already talked about this, is to check in on the Nation and Region Facebook pages. So, I want to end this training, and I know it's been kind of long, but we all need to know how to begin our businesses. And so this is the best way for us to get that information to you. So I want to end this talk with I want to talk about matters of the mind. You have to make the shift to thinking like an entrepreneur. If you want to be successful, this is an absolute must. Entrepreneurs invest their time and money up front for a big payday at the end. You have to make the shift from the employee mentality, because when you're an employee, you trade time for money, which means, you work hours, you get paid for those hours. And if you don't show up for work, you don't get paid for those hours. So you have to shift to the entrepreneurial mindset where you are building something that is bigger than you, that you can operate for a time without you, that you want to build consultants that become independent of you so that you can do what it is you want to do, such as travel, be a mom to your children, give back, being present to those things that God has called you to, that you can do these things and still have a business. You still have to work your Arbonne business, but you can do other things also, because, we pretty much say you can work an Arbonne business part-time and get paid like a full-time job. So, there are 3 stages to a business such as Arbonne that you will go through. And the first is you'll say, it's not worth it. You're getting some rejection because people are going to tell you no. They don't want to try the products. They don't want to hear your presentation. You will be putting in more time than you feel like you are being monetarily rewarded for in the beginning. It's, not so much fun. Sometimes, when people, put you off, or, they say more than once, call me later, call me again, you will begin to say, it's not worth it. It's not worth asking again and again. And again, we don't always ask the same person, but many people will put you off and tell you to ask again, and they keep putting you off. And so, you're going to be putting in a lot of time that you feel like that you're not going to be, monetarily rewarded for, and you're going to say, it's not worth it. But then you're going to get to a point, if you stay with it, if you stay with Arbonne, you're going to get to a point where you will say, it's worth it. Your paycheck will match your effort. And remember, we work consistently at each level of management, not really more. It's just the consistency over time that will build your business. And then you will get to the point, if you stay long enough and you don't quit, and you don't quit before payday, that you will say, I am not worth this much. And this generally happens at the national vice president level. And the average income at this level is $20,000 plus a month. And you are still selling Arbonne to around the same 100 preferred clients. Well, they might not be the same people, but still 100 preferred clients. But now your work includes empowering and inspiring your team to build their businesses to that same level so that they too can create a life by design. In the beginning, you will do a lot of things which you will not get paid for. But then there will come a day that you will get paid for a lot of things that you do not do. So in the beginning and throughout, you need to manage your expectations. Many people overestimate what they can do in a year and totally underestimate what they can do in 5 years. So give yourself time to build a strong foundation and to master this business. And the best way to master this business is by doing it. And I laughingly say, in order to be good, you have to be bad. And to be bad, you've got to get started. And that is exactly what we're doing now. In Arbonne, we learn by doing. And you know what? When you begin your business, you are not going to be good at it at first. And that's okay. You will get good. It's not hard. It just takes doing it. And what is it? It is group presentations, one-on-ones, where you tell the Arbonne story and share the Arbonne products. It's a simple business, and you can develop the skills that you need to be successful. You will need to be coachable. You will need to be willing to follow our system for success. So call your sponsor, call your upline with questions. Reach up to them. We don't reach down a lot, as your sponsor or as your upline. We don't reach down a lot. We do, but because your sponsor, your upline, is not your boss. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. That's why we want you to reach up to us. We are waiting for you to let us know that you are wanting to build a business and that you are reaching for our help. We want to help you because when you grow your business, our businesses grow. This is your business, and if you want to be successful and if you need help, you need to let us know. Ask the questions, go to the meetings, use the Voxer app, and when you take a step, I will take a step. Your sponsor will take a step. When you take a step, your sponsor will really take 2 steps and lead you along the way because we really want you to be successful. We are here to encourage you and to show you how. Now, we can't build your business for you. You have to be willing to do the work. And what's the work? The work is the group presentations and the one-on-ones, asking people to join our 30 Days to Healthy Living Challenge, which is also known as the Arbonne 30. That is the work. So be willing to get out of your comfort zone. You don't have to live outside your comfort zone. You don't have to be there always, but to grow a business, you have to step outside of it to do the work. Your comfort zone will grow, which means you will feel more comfortable doing the work. And as your comfort zone gets bigger, you will feel more comfortable doing the work. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So, and this all comes through personal development. Your comfort zone gets bigger through personal development. And personal development plays a huge role in growing your Arbonne business. And I'm going to talk about that more in just a moment. So basically, it boils down to you keeping a full calendar. So when a new month begins, highlight the days and the hours that you can devote to your Arbonne business, and then get to work on filling those days and times with Arbonne activity. Arbonne activity is group presentations and one-on-one appointments and the 30 Days to Healthy Living. That is the Arbonne activity. That is our work. And choose to be an Arbonne lifer. Make the decision to give it enough time. Don't quit before payday. Be all in. And know that this business can be the vehicle to the great life that you desire. So now back to personal growth for a moment. We need to focus on personal growth, pretty much every day in our Arbonne businesses, in our life, actually every day in our life. So reading is so important to our personal growth. The only way that we grow in life is by fueling our mind with new ideas. We are the sum total of the people we are around and the books that we read. We are influenced every day by what we expose ourselves to. So there are areas in our lives that we have got to grow to be successful in this business. And in this business, we are all about reading. You can read books and you can listen to audible books. And most of us in Arbonne, all of your Arbonne leaders, everybody that's a regional vice president, national vice president, we are reading multiple books and we are listening to audios all together throughout the month. But you have to at least read one new book a month. It will soon become a passion because you will love the person that you are becoming by reading all of these great books that we're going to recommend to you. You will begin to thrive in all areas of your life, not only in your Arbonne business, but in all areas of your life when you're fueling your mind with rich ideas and big vision. So, as I said in the beginning, there are some great calls to listen to on StollNation.com. So I want you to start with Cecilia Stoll's call called Belief, Attitude, and Commitment. This is one of the most important calls to listen to when beginning your Arbonne business. And you will refer back to this very same call many times because it is so empowering and inspiring. And so I want you to read books on leadership and on the industry of network marketing. And so a couple examples of that is going to be The Flip-Flop CEO, and then there's GoPro by Eric Worre, and there's going to be Dare to Dream and Work to Win by Dr. Tom Barrett. This is an absolute must-read. This is a very favorite, and you will actually receive this book when you promote to district manager. But if you want to get your hands on it before, you can order it, and then when you get your second copy, you can pass that on to somebody in your team. So, wow, that's a lot of information, and that brings us to the end of our Getting Started training. So I know your mind is full and you might be thinking, whew, so what's next? So what is next is we want you to get with your sponsor, and we want you to schedule your 2 launch events. We want you to write your 100-person name list, and we want you to text friends and acquaintances and schedule 10 one-on-one appointments, asking them to meet with you and your sponsor so that they can hear the Arbonne story. This is what you do next. Listen to Cecilia's call and then get with your sponsors, schedule your 2 launch events, write your 100 name list, and then text 10 people to schedule, or you're going to actually text more than 10 because not all 10 people are going to agree to it. So it's usually about 30 people. So text enough people to schedule 10 one-on-one appointments. That is your homework after watching this Getting Started training. I am so excited for you, and I am so excited that you said yes to Arbonne. Welcome to our teams.